I've been waiting for this game to come out for a while. I think I've been more hyped than Kyle.
That's not true.
It's true. You're not excited enough. Be more excited.
Chester Higgins again, that hull head, found him fiddling around with one of the mechanicals. So I had to write him up for tampering with company property just in case I'm reading this a couple of days from now and feeling bad for what I've done. Let me just remind myself that I've warned him before. He's always been a little crooked in the skull. He was working on some large module. I confiscated it. Should be in my lockaway room for the foreseeable future. How's that?
Okay, you need like 10% more.
Doesn't it right with me coming and been replacing our guards with all mechanicals? At this rate, I'm going to end up chief security with no staff. Just a small army mechanicals knocking back, guns pointing every whit way. Coming towns to say program 3 like humans with all brown, but to break down my mechanical never will. I don't know. It doesn't seem right with me. Well, coming in bare on force, boys. How's that?
Yeah.
That's about 20%.
Higgzilla is about how I sound. That's not how I sound. That's funny.
That's about where I'm at. Is putting some real redneck stank on this security guards.
Can you do Letterkenny accent?
I don't know.
Oh God, that would have been amazing.
I don't think I can do the weird like Canadian. It's like a Canadian redneck thing, but I can't remember what. There's like another. It's like Irish, right? Like a little. It's like a Canadian Irish.
There's like
little
redneck. Irish throw
I don't have nearly enough like control over my own ability to speak to do that shit. The mechanicals went crazy. Locked myself down here, trying to gather my courage and make a mad dash for the control room. Might be able to shut things down. So
before Miss Clee, it was pizza and bird couches. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the bird couches and your pizza that you had the chat decide what was gonna be on it.
That was always a winner too, where I just closed my eyes and I was like, when I open them, the one that's at the bottom is the ingredient that I'm gonna put on this pizza. Now we ought to bring that back for one of these playthroughs.
Dang it, Boomhauer! Why did you say that the first time?
All right, so we have accessed the secret control room.
Could have said it better myself. I know, right? I can't do American accents at all.
Cronuts for the win.
I can only do accents in Russian.
Fuck! Please bring the Cronuts back. Bring the Cronuts back.
Rascallion, I bet you could do the Letterkenny accent. Since in the initial interviews. Oh yeah.
We better stick with the tech skills. But here's one of the things that I could be dressed as.
So is that like a
Look at
a
the
thing
thighs on this boy.
Is that like a thing, Rascallion, that like the rednecks, they kind of play a lot of hockey? That's where like most of the good players come from. Kind of like the redneck states do for football around here in the States. That's kind of fun.
Yeah, they have like a big thing about hockey in Letterkenny. About how the hockey players are all like fucking like the juiced up jocks. Barred. Okay, so I gotta come back through there.
Love has brought us to a better place. Most are from Ontario because that's where most of the people are. Oh, that's cool. I need to go to Canada sometime because I've never been to our closest neighbor, which is embarrassing.
I've never been to Canada or to Mexico.
Yeah, I've only been to tourist. I've only been to tourist Mexico.
I don't even know what that does. I just know I'm gonna die here very soon.
Neither do you can make Russian accent.
They're fighting each other. Somebody in here is talking and referred to me as a phantom.
Unfortunately, it's really hard to fake a Russian accent for like Americans or Canadians or anyone who like talk a lot like with their mouth full. It's like clipped accent is better done by like Swedish people and Eastern Europeans and stuff.
I don't know what you mean.
Unexpected. Security patrol initiated.
I'm super bad at this. That's fairly clear. Without it, my ability to hear, I can't really do what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm just causing fucking mayhem in all directions. There must be a control room that I can activate and shut these dudes down with, but I've yet to find it. They are attacking each other, though, I think as a result of one of these things being highly important. Yes?
How much do you want to enjoy today?
Well, I mean, I'm already enjoying it quite immeasurably.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Enjoy some pizza?
Well, that wouldn't be so bad. I just need to figure out where the fuck I need to go before I die.
How about we get the amazing yet horrible combination of pineapple and jalapenos?
Is that what you want,
I
Baldwin?
super fucking want that. That's what I want.
Okay, if you say so. I accept your decisions. Oh, that hurts. I suppose I should have figured that out by looking at it, but it looked cool, like steam or water, not hot, like hot fire that hots me in the body. I don't want to be hotted in the body. I want to be relaxed and cooled in the non-body. Faking accent is a tricky thing. Yeah, it really is.
And Yehutu, I bet you could pull it off. Czech Republic. I've never been Czech Republic, but I've known some people from Czech Republic. They tend not to like Russians very much. So,
How come?
they might have invaded their country and made everyone convert to socialism and killed a bunch of their governmental leaders and made everyone learn Russian. You know what I'm saying?
So how did that go?
Poorly. Russians got bored and left.
They got bored, huh?
And then the Czech people still hate us, and Slovakians too.
Wow. That's awesome.
Yeah, Russians got busy with other stuff, and they kind of like rescinded the occupation, but yeah. Split wasn't a classy move.
That's, yeah, I mean, that's one way to go about it. They're like, well, we didn't get driven out. We just got bored.
Yeah,
We
I'm
just
not
decided
actually sure
not to
exactly
do.
what happened. I think they just left. And then the Soviet Union fell apart, and that was that, basically.
Yeah, I have a feeling I shouldn't be picking up literally everything, but it is what it is, you know? I do need to drink some water.
Yeah, I had a really awkward relationship with one Czech person that I knew really well. So
they have alcohol drinks. They have sugary drinks. It doesn't really tell me if any of these things actually do reduce your hydration. The dehydrated water tablets is apparently considered a sugary drink as well. But it actually doesn't tell you if it does things like reduces thirst. But how could it not, you know? But I don't think it does. That's interesting.
okay, I'm gonna order that pizza.
You're gonna order that pizza?
Pizza.
This lady's out of her goddamn mind. You're 99% sure that any non-alcohol drink does.
Processing.
But oh god, fuck me. Okay. Well, I don't know. They're fighting and shooting each other. I think as a result of
My friend from Czech Republic visited last August, and she said she really loved Russia. Really? Every Czech person I've ever met was like, you snooty Russians and your rich families. I'm like, we were as broke as everyone else in the 90s. What are you guys talking about?
I wasn't broke in the 90s.
Kyle was rolling in
I was 10 and I was eating fucking steak tartare every night. Or maybe it was human being. It says that I have fatigue and also a hangover and also I'm concussed. So maybe I better see if I can figure out how the fuck I'm supposed to fix that.
Actually, bring it to your pizza. That's right.
Let's see. None of this stuff has anything to do with anything.
Yeah, that's good. That's good to know. Thing is, that guy really was a dick. He was
for
really,
5 minutes.
He was a penis.
It says that I'm thirsty, but I don't.
He was like he hated the living lights out of me, but he wanted to take me out. So we had this like love-hate relationship, except that I didn't like him, and he was like on the fence because he wanted to take me out, and then when I turned him down, he like got really nasty.
I haven't the slightest idea what I'm supposed to do to fix my brain. Let's see. Companion ability cooldown, movement speed, melee weapon attack speed, the nicotine thing. We've got booze, but that already gave me a hangover.
Yeah, you're right.
Immunicil, lubricine spray.
I just sort of assumed that the Czech people didn't like Russians. I mean, a lot of people don't in Europe, so it didn't even surprise me or give me any sort of alarm, you know.
This seems like some new shit. I keep finding new little areas that I've never been to before. Hacking skill too low. Optional Chester's passcode.
Kyle,
Well, I don't got Chester's
this is us
passcode.
right there, right?
Yes, University Parkway. Another machine gun. There's the security chief's code. What was that? We don't want them to hang out with us.
Fun fact: some Russians hate Russians.
But I got the security chief's code. Clearly, I can do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
No, you're right. You do too.
It does not work.
It's been a while since I've lived in the old world, but it's like it's got its own rules. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see.
No, just leave me alone.
I don't know where Higgins is even talking to me from. He's upset, but I can't find him even. He must be down at the bottom.
Alright, you want handmade pan, I'm assuming.
Permanent flaw? Concussion? Can't be permanent. A permanent flaw, it asks you if you...
Not real. You're
Oh,
not
Higgins
real.
is down here. What's up, Higgins?
You're not real. You're
So
not
I'm just
real.
getting
Get away
jalapenos
from me,
and
Phantom.
pineapple.
Shoot.
Okay.
Scram.
I don't have this sneak one. I'm not trying to hurt you.
You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw.
Mm-hmm.
See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
You're eating sprats? I don't know what sprats are.
Of course. Sprats are an excellent source for my daily recommended intake of mercury.
Oh, yeah.
Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
Are you a companion that I can have? What do you do here?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a
Gross.
long
What
way
the
for someone
fuck's
who
a
started off
Sisty
as a
Pig,
civil
and how
engineer
gross
right
is
here in
that?
this plant.
A pig that's covered in cysts that they, I guess, eat.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
Mm-hmm. You must know a way to stop the automechanicals.
Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
Oh, no. I could deal with mechanicals, baby.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
That'd be fine. Okay, how do we do that?
There's a behavior control terminal in the other
I'm
room.
apparently really
It
fucked
should
up
have
from not
options to change
sleeping
how the
enough,
mechanicals
but I feel
act,
like we haven't been
including
playing that
whom
long.
they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you.
Okay. I want to ask
The
you
tail.
something.
Definitely start with the
What?
tail.
You want to ask
If
me
you're
something?
feeling adventurous, Jimmy'd open the vending machines. That
I
lasted
just
a
wanted
good
to see
couple of
what you
months.
was doing.
Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of
pizza?
filling my insides.
Uh-huh. So you ate
Brains.
sprats.
Boiled, charred, skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food.
Yeah. So what
Mechanicals lost
happened?
their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It
That's
was
fun.
pandemonium.
Pandemonium? How could this have happened?
You mean why did the mechanicals go on a murderous rampage? Same reason any of us do, I suppose.
The voices told
The
them to
voices
do it.
told them to do it.
Fair enough.
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me
That's
scrubbing
true. The
pipes
Czech
when the
Republic
killing
is
started.
covered in castles.
So, as usual, I missed out.
Ooh.
All right. Thanks for
That's
the
awesome.
thanks for the tip there, Higgins. And also these things, which you can apparently do without, because I don't think you need them. Alright, so we should be making a fair degree of progress to shutting these guys down without having them actually, you know, murder me. The Sproach, Space Roach. What about Span, Space Hen? What about
Space Ham?
Spores? I can't say.
What the fuck happened to my thingy?
Don't
I
know.
opened the fucking tab and it just lied to me. Kind of. I still lost my pizza or order confirmation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my parents have been to Prague many times and they love Prague, so
Okay, so I need
one of these
engineering
days
skill.
we'll go to Russia and Europe and visit that whole area. We're going to Finland. I love Finland.
The good old days of Merkoyed. Shit. Ouch, I'm just walking into fire.
Yes, he has 14,000 Starbucks you should visit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the city where I grew up had a castle too. It was like a really old castle. It's an old Swedish castle, is what we have in there.
I wonder which of these was the room I was supposed to go into to shut these fools down. There's a computer around here. Somewhere.
Unexpected.
Sorry, I'm just playing Blackpink in my head, one song after the other.
I understand.
You guys listen to Blackpink?
I'm just doing my very best not to get killed.
Where are my
Because
K-pop
I don't remember
fans
how
at?
long it
Where are my
takes to sleep.
K-pop fans at?
The K-pop fans are here in your heart.
They're in my heart.
There's probably a few in the chat too. And they only want to listen to the new shit. They don't want to acknowledge the old masters.
Yeah, you guys all very, very sentimental with your 2005 K-pop.
Yes. I wonder what this thing does. The fancy space bullshit. Melee attack speed better. Tools to pick locks, tools to hack computers, to repair armors, to repair weapons. Inspect. I guess you can't eat this. Here's the password for certain things. That's fun. Maybe you give the special whatever to Dad, and Dad gets to learn some special skills about it. Yeah, if we go to the Czech Republic, we have to go to locations that are built into Kingdom Come Deliverance. Apparently these things are called sprats.
No, he's running away again. I want to take a look at his little muzzle. That's so sad. Kyle, you have to be more sneaking than that. You gotta creep up on the creep.
I am sneaking. I can't sneak
You
slower.
gotta do a better job of creeping
There's
up
there's no walk that's slower than this. There's run and there's sprint. Which of those do you think I should be doing, Adam? Because I did a run.
Is there really not a sneak?
This
in this
is a
game?
sneak. We're walking, sneaking. That's what we were doing. But now we have the capacity to do the thing. New target. Define intruders. Auto mechanicals. And now they're going to battle each other. And I'm not going to be responsible for nothing. Alright, so I'm apparently in real shitty shape because I'm concussed like a motherfucker. So, that's not good, but apparently I need to boost up my engineering skill because it's real bad.
How dare you call them rats? They're little mini dragons, okay?
They-
I finally have a space game that gave me dragons.
Listen,
You can't
Donnie
ruin
called
this
them
for me.
sprats, not us. We didn't invent that term.
Sprats.
Yeah, sprats.
Spraties. Oh, that's what they're called. Well, whatever. They're little dragons.
Mm-hmm. I suppose we better keep working on the dialogue.
Fight me. They're little dragons, Kyle.
They are little dragons.
Dragons are stuff to 2011.
God, I wish I knew how to get rid of the fact that I was concussed, because it's like a weird... I mean, the fact that I'm even gently tired and having it affect my stats that poorly is pretty out of control.
Alright, so you've tamed your little lions by trimming their only way of defense. Kyle trims his nails too, and it's so funny because she's like, every time.
I trim her nails literally any time that it begins to go beyond a little bit into my flesh and a lot of it into my flesh instead.
Alright, see, I bet they're big now. Have you dropped us pictures in Discord lately? For your littles? Yeah, P40 Artsy added 2 more kittens.
Didn't mean to, but I totally did.
2 more kittens to the spread.
Kind of go through the area. I don't even know what levers I was flipping.
She was getting stuck on stuff. That's so cute.
Eliminated. Unexpected.
Yeah, Morrigan and
We flipped
Lorcan.
all of these.
And Lorcan is a little tabby.
Morrigan and Lorgan.
Lorcan is the male kitty.
Lorcan and Flurgan and Kiergan, the adorable cats of the future. Shit. I'm dying.
We're all dying, Kyle.
Yeah, but I'm dying a lot. And also I'm a little bit fucking confused as to where I'm supposed to go. But that's only because I haven't been paying attention even slightly. This is where I was supposed to go. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get closer to the equator. I got all of this guy's stuff, so I can hack a doodle. I'm out of here. Ow! No, you can't block the door. That's not fair. Yeah. Block this. I'm out of here. I hit the closed door button as soon as I went through the door. Because I'm a genius boy. Can't use while in combat, huh? It's fine. Oh god, I can't do anything about this guy. You guys gotta fight each other to pieces. Like that. Perfect. They fought each other to pieces, and all I did was stand there and try real hard not to get killed. Plant status. 22% efficiency. Real good. Yes,
Super
yes.
good.
Alright,
Super good.
here's the chance
Super
to
good.
fuck with Edgewater or to send it to the botanical peoples.
I don't know. This is your run. I'm staying out of it.
Alright.
I say help the green goblins.
Too bad we helped the Green Goblins. We sure did fuck over all those people who've been working hard every day of their life. Maybe they'll abandon ship now and go live with the goblin communities. But maybe there'll be too many of them. They'll eat all the plants and everybody really will starve to death no matter how you do it. We've got our reputation increased with the deserters. Now the deserters are going to be upset
those
at
were the
me.
deserters, the ones that like stopped working in the factories. That's what they're called. Oh, I get it. Interesting. I like that.
These guys are not super good about shit. Enough in support and belief of the WeirdistBuilds.
The WeirdistBuilds.
You don't see shit, son. You are Robotman. You see nothing with your tiny little robot eyes. Yes, you walk up those stairs. Nope, they're not stairs. It's just that he was so close to the wall that his little cursor was moving up.
So, are you like saving your shit? Like, what are we looking at here?
Apparently, the only way to save when you're playing, oh, here you go, Amandasaur. The only way to save in fancy mancy mode is to go all the way back to the ship and save. So.
Ready patrol initiated.
I want pizza. Apparently it's baking right now.
These guys are real upset. I better not stand on a whole bunch of landmines, though. If it's at all possible.
Okay.
It's been the case a bunch of times. Oh, look at this. I could have snuck in under the fence.
No expert puns for us tonight. Ginger's asleep.
Fancy sneaking under fence powers. Good to know.
Yeah,
Who got the power? We gave it to the deserters. We can't save until we return to our ship. So I must return to our ship.
Is that a magical castle in the palace in the distance?
Mm-hmm. It's probably the geothermal plant.
It's pretty good.
Who now, I guess, has power. The geothermal plant was like, oh, they're not geothermal plant, the fancy spacer people were like, man, wouldn't it be so great if we had water? Oh shit, there's a Orthrus. Does that look
so
like your
cool.
friend?
Let's dock them all.
Okay. He looks like he's wearing plastic vampire teeth. I looked at him for too long. He got upset. He's like, I can smell your fear.
Before they quit trying to milk everything.
Can you milk it? We could try. We didn't really give it a shot, though. Oh, shit. This is a naughty place filled with naughtymans.
Okay.
Naughtymans. The mins of the naughty body.
Okay. Our order is ready for a pickup.
That's radical. Well, if I can ever return to my ship, we'll pick it up. I was going to go and save and then take a short bio break, so I guess that would be an appropriate time to walk with you down there.
If you'd like, I can just go get it.
If I would like. Where the hell is my...
walk with me?
Yes. I gotta figure out where my fucking ship is. Transport wreckage. That's not correct. Community Center, Edgewater. Botanical Lab. Landing site. Okay, it's apparently this way. And to the south. Seems like a nice place. They're like, man, wouldn't it be so great if we had some food? And there's like, the city's being overgrown by vines and shit. They're like, man, oh man, if only we had a good year, a good season. The climate's been fucking trash this year, and I don't know what to do. Except for starve and die and starve. 30 enemies in the groin during tactical time dilation. You think that's weird? You should have seen the original Fallout. It used to be a target that you could target in VATS. They used to just have that shit available for you to do. To automatically attempt to shoot someone in the dick. Oh, I almost accidentally got the drop on some dudes that were set up to do a drop on me. So that's fun. No, the most interesting thing would be to just have like a ton of armor and just run through areas and not have to worry about fighting. But, yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how the fuck you get unconcussed because it's apparently affecting the shit out of our character. So, not the best. Not the best thing ever. See, it automatically saves when I come into places, too.
I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
Wait, what? I can pick the locks on my own locker? That's dumb. But I guess experience is experience for a non-combat character, so we better just do that shit. There's also the possibility that we get experience by doing modifications to your weapons. Like, we could be like, okay, what do we got here? Out of all of these things, the piece of shittiest one is the shovel. Tinker. Do you want to tinker the shovel? No. And repair. Breakdown. We can do breakdowns and get breakdown components. I can't modify the shovel, although I could apparently modify this. I could give it a... I mean, this thing is fun. As a fucking complicated as hell hammer for hitting things. So that's nice.